February 2025 is packed with the most craziest sneaker drops, but which ones are actually worth it? Some of these are actually classics and some will actually shock you. So let's go ahead and dive straight into these drops. Let me go ahead and screen record my screen with y'all so you can go ahead and see what we have actually going for February. And for this February, we got over 20 plus sneaker drops. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kick it off with the Nike Air Force 1 Low. But this is actually going to be coming from Sneaker News. I'll go ahead and link the newsletter down below so you guys go ahead and keep up to date. And also I'll go ahead and put the links down below in the description so you guys can go ahead and cop these sneakers. But with that being said, now that we're live, let's go ahead and talk about the first one. We got a Nike Air Force 1 Low. This is going for a retail price of $125. This is going to be a men's shoe coming in that Summit color. And this is going to be coming out on the 1st of February, you guys. So this is coming out today when I'm recording this. But I'll be dropping this video on Sunday, so I'll go ahead and put those links for these shoes and all the rest of the shoes I'll be dropping on the 1st of February. With that being said, that's the first sneaker. Personally, this is not really my vibe, but if it's yours, go ahead and cop it. We got the Nike Air Max 1 in that Valentine's Day colorway. And I've been seeing a lot of these drop in recently. They've been having lots of these, even in my previous sneaker drops list. So if you do want to go ahead and check them out, I'll put an info card somewhere here on the screen. But with that being said, this is a women's shoe dropping for $160, which I guess is a bit much, but I guess it's for like the Valentine's Day season, so they're probably just upscaling the price. But that is the Nike Air Max 1 in that Valentine's Day. We also have the Nike Book 1, as you guys can see. We had another one like this last week, but in a classic colorway that has white, blue, and red. But with that being said, the retail price is $140. It is in that men's size, and it's coming in a Phantom Hemp White colorway. That's the first three sneakers. The second sneaker we got is a double sneaker. One is for the grade school and one for men. And I'm pretty sure they have that for women's too. But with that being said, we got the Nike Jot 2. I'm not going to lie, this sneaker is pretty smooth. I like the coconut milk type of color with the pink. But with that being said, that is our Nike Jot 2. It's coming for a retail price of $120, which is a pretty good price for a pair of basketball sneakers. So this is definitely competing with the Adidas AE1s. And if you guys don't know what those are, I'll go ahead and put them on the screen right here. But that is definitely a good price point for a pair of basketball sneakers. And then to the right of those, we got the Nike KD17 Slim Reaper for a retail price of $115. And this colorway, I guess it's called Safety. And with that being said, this is pretty cool, calm and collected. I've never actually hooped in a pair of KDs. But from the way they look pretty smooth and look kind of on the heavy side, but then again, I haven't hooped in the KD17s. Let's go ahead and get on to the Nike Pegasus Wave. This is going to go for a retail price of $160. And this is going to be a men's shoe, but I'm pretty sure they have that again in that men's and women's colorway. But it has that flat silver metallic and the silver and the vast gray. So pretty dope overall. I probably would give this. This is definitely an everyday shoe just by the looks of it. Definitely gives like lifestyle shoe. Maybe if you're going to the gym or just some active type of lifestyle shoe, this is definitely going to be a great vibe. But with that being said, that is going for $160. We got the Nike Sabrina 2. We've seen this one in the last sneaker drops list for the week. But with that being said, a key thing that I did want to tell you guys before we go ahead and go farther into this video, these videos are going to be dropping every week. So this is just going to be the part 1 version. And I'll be dropping a total of 4 parts for this whole series for February. So with that being said, this is the Nike Sabrina 2 going for $130. You see on the right side, we got that grade school colorway. And with that being said, that is the Nike Sabrina 2. Let's go ahead into the Adidas AE1 Low, which I was actually talking about when comparing to the Nike Jot 2. But this shoe has actually a better price point, which is $110. And I've heard a lot of good things about this shoe. I actually had the chance to actually have this shoe for a sneaker review. But with that being said, the tread on this shoe is pretty nice, pretty comfortable. It is coming from Adidas, so you know you're going to get a certain type of level of comfort. But with that being said, pretty calm and collected. And then on the right, we got the Adidas Crazy 8 Low. This sneaker, I believe, is a basketball sneaker. It's going to be dropping on the Adidas website at 10 a.m., which is today, so it should actually be dropped now. But with that being said, it's going for a retail price of $120. So we actually have a lot of sneakers dropping on the first. We have a J. Jown collab with Adidas Superstar. This is going for a whopping $250, which is crazy. But I'm guessing the collaboration just simply made it more. but this is called Made in Japan. And also on the right, we have the Made in Germany pair, which is a white version of the shoe, which is basically the same shoe going for the same exact retail price. But with that being said, we have a Puma LaMelo Ball 1, which is a collaboration with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That is going for $135, which is a pretty affordable sneaker compared to a lot of the other sneakers on the market. But with that being said, this is a dope sneaker by LaMelo. I'm not sure why they actually put this on the first LaMelo Ball shoe, but I know towards the end of the video they're going to have one for the 4th edition. So with that being said, the next one we have, this one's going to be dropping on the 2nd. So our first sneaker that's going to be dropping on Sunday, this is going to be the Nike Air Pegasus 2005, going for a retail price of $150, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how I feel about that whole color scheme and design. Kind of gives me like a Y2K type of vibe. But with that being said, if you do want to cop these shoes, I won't 100% promise to put these in the link down below, but if you do want me to, let me know in the comment section. I will go ahead and do that. And going on to the Nike Dunk Low, I believe we have about 2 of these. This is going for $115. Kind of a weird, kind of like different type of colorway, but it's still smooth overall. And this is coming in that Phantom College Gray, that light khaki, and white. But with that being said, next we have the Fox 1 in that Rain Rose colorway. I believe this is De'Aaron Fox's shoe, and this is going for $120, and this size runs in men. But with that being said, this is going to be available on the Under Armour website, which I wasn't even able to tell this is Under Armour shoe. But if you do want to cop these, it's going to be dropping on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time or 7 a.m. Pacific Time. But with that being said, we also have the Nike Ross 1. This is going to be $110. I actually rock with these shoes because of the colorway, but it kind of gives you like that cactus type of vibe. And this is a men's shoe in that key lime and light green spark. And this is overall just a very poppy shoe. I definitely see myself wearing these shoes for sure. So this is a definite fire sneaker. But on February 6th, now we have the Nike Air Max DN8, which is in that hyper pink colorway. And I believe, or I thought this was a women's shoe, but this is a men's shoe in that $190 retail price, which is crazy. I feel like Nike is overall hiking up all their shoes, and I feel like this is really damaging the sneaker market, and I feel like that's why people are really reselling sneakers these days. But hopefully this will go downhill on the sneaker market, but we're going to go ahead and see, and time will tell. Another sneaker we got is the Nike Jaw 2, another colorway in that obsidian and that total orange. This colorway is fire. This is in a grade school colorway or a grade school size, and this is going for $105, which is pretty reasonable because it is a grade school colorway. Another one we got is the Adidas Superstar, which is going for $250, and I'm not sure why that price is at a $250 price point because this is an Adidas Superstar, but that is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But that is dropping on the February of the 6th, and then on Nike, and then on the February the 7th, this is gonna be the Nike Air Max Valentine's Day collab, or the whole collection. This is gonna be going for $160, and this is gonna be a men's version. So with that being said, the next one is also a Nike Air Max 1 Valentine's Day colorway. This is going to be in that black and also pink or purple for $160 retail. Now we also have the Nike Air Super Fly going for $100, which is not too bad for a retail price. We got the color in that metallic silver, that black, and also Volt. With that being said, the next coming up, we got the Nike Jaw 2 Heart Eyes, another Jaw sneaker. This is going to be dropping on the Nike store website at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which is, I believe, going to be next Friday. But with that being said, if you do want to cop these, go ahead and do so. And then we have the Nike Zoom LeBron Next Genius, which is going to be dropping for $150. And this is going to be running in that men's size. Coming up next, we also have another Nike LeBron going for $150. And then we also have the Nike Air Diamond Turf, which has been a lot of turf dropping. And I have been going over these a lot in the last couple of sneaker drop videos. This colorway is called the Signing Day colorway, going for $160. But with that being said, on to the next. I believe we have about 4 more sneakers. So the next 4 or 5 sneakers we do have is a Nike Air Muse. We've seen this a lot dropping recently, especially in January, but this is going for $160 in that habanero color and that metallic silver. Cool, calm, and collected. We got another Nike Air Fly. We got that retailing for $100 in that women's size. And then we also do have a Nike Dunk Low, which is going for a retail price of $125, dropping on the 8th. Then we got a couple Kobe's. Kobe's I haven't actually seen drop in a little minute, so this is a fresh new take. But this is a Kobe 9 Elite. And Kobe's, I'm not going to lie, are a fire pair of sneakers hooping. And if you guys haven't hooped in already, some Nikes or some Kobe's, these are fire to get into, but they do come at a cost. So this one comes at a retail price of $240. This is the men's size, and then we also do have a grade school size going for $140. So coming in, two sneakers, we have the Nike SB PS8 going for a retail price of $120. This is kind of a weird little colorway. This is going in that Sequoia and Cargo Khaki colorway. But with that being said, our last sneaker is going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is a Puma collab with the Mellow Ball 4s. This is going for a retail price of $135, and this is a pretty dope sneaker. I love what LaMelo does because he always has a nice design to his sneakers. And if you do want to see some other top 10 lists, go ahead and click the playlist right here.